am back at Target, but this is for work. But I opened up the Target app. So, does anybody else do this? You get the Target app or the Walmart app, and then you can kind of, you just kind of put in there, you know, whatever you're looking for and tell you what aisle you're at. So anyway, I opened up the Target app and I realized I ordered a couple things online for Christmas and it says they're waiting for me to pick them up. Totally forgot about that. That was 2 days ago. But I live in a pretty big town and I'm at a different Target. I did it with the one closest to my house and this one is closest to my work. So anyway, I need to get these items. I need to get a couple buckets. And there's too much stuff to look at. I shouldn't come to Target. So I need buckets that will fit some of my documents in, be easy for the staff to carry to their locations. So I'm just gonna look and see which one will work best. Okay, the music in here is so loud. Anyway, so to get this one, I think this one will work out pretty well. It has nice little handles on the side and stuff. This is what I like about these. And it gives that little extra just in case I have to put more than I need in there. And then this one I'm going to use, I got a taller one, and then I have a bucket with like some stuff in it. And it's very, very full. It's like this size. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just redistribute it into the larger one. And then I'll take the little one for what I really need. So I think that'll work out better. Anyway, all right, let's get out of here. All right, so these are some of the bins I was talking about. Like, so like they're $10 each. So if I have to replace all of them, it's gonna cost me like $100. So this is the reason why I said I do things on a budget. If you didn't watch my last video, I'll link it at the end of this video. These are only $5, but they're a little bit smaller, so not really. I think I need the bigger ones. This is kind of what I have in the navy ones right now. And they need to be bigger. Bigger. So I got sidetracked. I love these little things like this. This would be really cute to have. I like the colors. By the time I decide to buy some things like this, they probably won't have them anymore. So my style is like mid-century modern. I love that style. A little bit of wood accents, beiges, grays. That's kind of my style. And so I, hopefully, whenever I move, which seems like it's taking forever just because of life. And I'll get a little life updates in just a little bit later on in this video. So just keep watching. Okay, hey, good morning. I am getting ready. I have a ton of stuff to do today. It is ceremony day. Yesterday was setup day. I put a little video in here of our banners going up on the back of the stage. I always love watching that. It's so much fun. But I need to get ready. I've started a little bit, but yeah, I got a lot to do. Today is a long day. I think I woke up like at 4, which is pretty good because yesterday I woke up at 2 and I went to bed like at 9 or fell asleep about 9. And today, I woke up at 4 and I'll be done at tonight's ceremony about 9. And then I go right back in the morning at like 6:30. Oh, I'll probably have to get up like about 5 to do all that. Anyway, I'm watching a little YouTube while I get ready. Always, that's kind of my jam, my thing. Sometimes I think it delays me a little longer. But today, it's not too bad. I don't have to be at the arena until 10, but I still got to go to the campus, which is on the opposite side of town. I'm making this work, Oh gosh, I didn't even vlog or anything yesterday, so we missed a whole day there, but that's okay. In this video, I think I'm going to give a little life updates, and so I'll start with like when I first vlog out, I got some questions on Instagram, like what you've been doing, where have you been over time, I hope you're okay, which was very nice. Thank you to everybody who sent messages. So basically, it's been 9 months. People have had children by the time I did my last video. How about that? Yeah, Anyway, the last video back in March, I talked about that I was going through this health thing and they thought it was my gallbladder. And then like a few weeks later, the surgeon said it's not my gallbladder. And then I had more attacks and they said, well, we're going to try this. We're going to do an endoscopy. By the time that got approved, it was like a 3-month wait to do the endoscopy because they thought it was more of my stomach rather than my gallbladder. And I should have just been a little more proactive, but I'll talk about why I wasn't a little more proactive with my medical, which is another update. And anyway, ended up in August, I had a super bad, really bad. I ended up back at the emergency room and yeah, showed right there, gallbladder. So about a week later, back to the surgeon, he apologized. 5 days later, I had surgery. So in September, I finally had my gallbladder out. It was a very smooth process. I didn't have any real issues in recuperating and stuff. I think the first couple days, the only thing I have is that I have a really bad shoulder. And when they strap you down, you know, my shoulder got aggravated. So I ended up having an issue with my shoulder. So I ended up back at the emergency room, maybe like a week later. And I thought I had frozen shoulder again, which is anybody's had that. Horrible pain. But anyway, they gave me a cortisone shot. They gave me some other stuff. I just kept working on it and it's been a lot better. Although it's in low pain right now. So that's that update. I'm going to get ready. Good morning. Oh my gosh. It has been a very full, fast last few days. I haven't even had a chance. Did I vlog? I have no idea. Did I vlog? I think the last time I vlogged was maybe on Thursday, and it is Monday. So, we had a big setup day for the commencement ceremonies that I oversee, and so that was on Friday. Was it Friday? No, it was Thursday. And it was just kind of go, go, go. It was very go-go day. There's a lot of things. There was people sick and, you know, maneuvering things around and all kinds of stuff. And then on Friday was finishing setup, doing a run through, all kinds of things. And then that night we had our first ceremony, and, you know, it's always great, you know, to see things come together and then find where the little errors occurred, which on that day, it drives me crazy, as I have a very specific way, like I like follow the script. I write the script very carefully to make sure nothing is missed. And my staff knows what's going on, not really my staff, but the campus staff that support me and the ceremonies, and that they know what's going on. And so the script is very detailed of like what happens now and what's going to happen next. And they know when to pull students and they know when to do things. And we had a Friday night, we had a student who had passed away in October, and the family was there and they were going to receive the posthumous diploma. And so anyway, it was a very difficult day and night to do the run through, and then to also, you know, be part of that. And so all of those things have kind of got me a little worked up over the last couple of days mentally. It's just a difficult thing. And so luckily I have great people who are taking care of a lot of that. And then our president was retiring, and the last ceremony was on Saturday. We had our wonderful company that we use for audio visual, and I was talking with the owner, and he was, hey, I was doing this event and we had these like fireworks sparkler type things that we can use inside. I'm like, why didn't you tell me? And he goes, you going to make a call? And I'm like, yes, I want you to make a call. So he made a call. Anyway, he got them, and we had them. And it was a wonderful time. And I told the president, nobody knew nothing. My boss knew nothing. Very few staff. I think I told about 10 people of about 60 people of our staff. No faculty knew. Nobody knew that this was occurring. And I finally told the chief of police and his team about like 30 minutes before it occurred. so they wouldn't be surprised. So anyway, we had this great thing, and all I told the president is that take this moment. This is your last ceremony. Walk in front of the podium and take in the moment. And I'm asking my boss, who is the vice president, who will be the interim president coming up. And so I just told her, stand in front of the podium and take in the moment. Didn't tell her why, didn't tell her anything. And she came out like a freaking rock star, man. As soon as she realized all that was occurring, I think she was so thrilled. And she went back and she told the people in the room, the VIP room, she told them she felt like Taylor Swift because all the hoopla for her and stuff. She wanted to keep it very minimal, and she wanted to make sure it focused on the graduates and the students, which has been her nature through her whole tenure. But I just thought it was an amazing thing. I have no idea how I would ever top this, but I will be retiring, so I doubt I will ever have to retire another president again. And I've done quite a few. Oh, and then Sunday, well, the rest of the day I just relaxed. I had a drink. I lay down, I put a movie on, and I fell asleep. So if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen all that. So yesterday, I got up. I was so excited. I went and picked up 2 of my grandkids who are in the same town as me right now with their other grandma. And that one of the grandson was having a very difficult time telling me what he wanted for Christmas. He had no idea. So I said, let's just go walk around the mall and see what we can find. We stopped at different stores and gaming stores and, different things. And so he's very humble. He's like, I really don't need a whole lot. And I was like, okay. And I had another grandson kind of like that too, because I don't know what I want. And I kept having to send him stuff. I'm like, what's going on, these kids? But, they're at that teenage age where, they're, I think, trying to figure out, what exactly they're like, like who they're becoming, you know what I'm saying? And so anyway, it was very interesting. So we went out, we had some, a great lunch, and walked around the mall and had a great time. And so anyway, we had a really good day, and he was able to get me some items, and he gave me some thoughts of what he likes and what he doesn't like, and what he wears and what he doesn't wear and stuff. So, and I think that all came together in my head of what else I needed to get. And so it's always good to have a little surprise. Even though they're, of course, teenagers, I have to ask them what they want right now. And then what I do is they give me ideas, and then I can build on that. And that kind of helps. So I'm looking at all the gifts right now. And everything, and I am not a wrapper at all. I hate wrapping gifts. It is not my forte at all. So I am going to go and look at the Dollar Tree to see if I can find some bags now that I know all the different sizes of everything. And then I have a closet with some bags and stuff like that, like solid bags and stuff. So they've all told me their favorite color, and I had another idea of what I was going to do for Christmas, and that kind of didn't work out. So I'm thinking maybe if I can find bags with their favorite color, then I can just have their bags. All right, another life update. I'm going to give you a quick one, because I'm not going to go too deep into this, but I did recognize the beginning of the year, probably a year ago, probably around Christmas time, having some mental health issues. This is something I've dealt with in the past. In my 20s, I had some stuff that happened, and so I got some help with therapy. And then again, in my late 30s, early 40s, something like that, I saw a therapist for like a year. And so I think just my son passing, that was a trigger. And I think like first year I was kind of numb, and then, I don't know, crap kind of hit, and I just started going downhill. And so in June, I started seeing a therapist. She's been wonderful. And she's been working on trauma and, loss, and dealing with, relationships, and trying not to feel guilty because I can't do everything. Boundaries, what else? Just things like that. Just trying to give me coping mechanisms and things like that. One of the biggest things that she's recognized is that I feel guilty a lot. I feel guilty that if I can't do everything, if I can't be all, and she says you can't. That's just, it's just something you can't do. It's not in anybody's DNA to be everything to everybody. So the only thing you can do is do the best you can for yourself. But if you don't take a little bit of time out to take care of you, you're no good to anybody else. And I've always said that, but it's hard for me to live that. It's kind of weird. So, but when I travel and stuff, that was kind of like my me time. And I think this last year, with me not being able to travel because of my waiting on to figure out what the heck was wrong with me, which was taking forever, I think that was, it was a good time this year to just kind of focus on, to figure out what I want the future to look like. And definitely, I will be traveling again, so that's an update. Have I booked anything? No. So here we go. Let's see what I'm going to book. I am going to travel in February for work. That is a given. So I will be in Texas, the Dallas kind of Fort Worth area in February. I'll be there for a few days. And then I'm kind of hoping I can jump on the NCL Prima. I was actually booked for the Jubilee, and I canceled it just because in January, because I just felt like I had already gone on the other two ships and I just really wasn't feeling it. And then when I realized that I was going to go to the conference, I was like, it's a month apart. If I want to go on something, I think I want to do something different. Well, my goal is to try to get on different types of ships, different itineraries, different kind of experiences. I don't want to get on a ship because it's a great deal, unless I'm just trying to do a quick getaway. If I'm just saying, oh, that's a great little weekend getaway, I think I'm going to jump on it. I think that is a possibility, but I'm going to focus primarily just for different new experiences. I really was bummed that I had to cancel my transatlantic from Barcelona on the Venezia. That was a huge bummer for me. It was this first sailing, and yeah, it was just a big bummer. So, but anyway, life, that's how life is. And I work all of my stuff around grandkids' birthdays, grandkids' celebrations. Like, there's a lot of things that happen from the end of May to like the first week in June with the grandkids' schooling. So I never try to take time off unless it's like way before that. So, yeah, I just try to make it work and stuff. But hopefully next year it'll be a little bit different. And I'm excited. I'm already like starting to figure out how to plan for the grandkids trip. I'm probably going to have to split them up into 2 different trips. But we'll see how it all goes. So I'm super excited for everything for next year. So hopefully it'll all like come together. For now, I just need to get Christmas bags. All right, I got my Beis bag in, and I'm going to do a better review on it, but I want to give you like a little bit of a look at it. I'm getting ready to like put stuff in it and see how I like it and see how it'll work. I wanted to use it over the next few days, and I think that will actually give me a better idea when I do make the video on my true thoughts on it. So I don't want to, I mean, I can give you an initial reaction, which I really do like it, but I think I need to use it for a few days to make sure. Of course, when you go on a trip and everything, it actually is a little bit different, and that'll give me more of a perspective, and that'll be for a little bit. I don't know. I'd like to do a little bit of a road trip after the holidays. I have a few days off, but we'll see. We'll see how all that works out. I don't know. But anyway, let me show it to you real quick. Okay, this is the bag, and it's it's very flat. I've had bags like this in the past, and it has some nice pockets. It has a little thing where the water bottle comes out and stuff, and you can kind of stuff that back in, hide it away if you're not using it. And then I like that it has a lot of pockets and organization. I think that's what sold me on it. And to have the water bottle be able to pop out, to have it even be more hands-free. I think that's was a big selling point. Also, the strap's a lot longer than other ones that I've had, which makes it sit on my body better. I don't like it too close up at the chest area. My body's just, it's apple shaped, and it just doesn't feel right up there. It feels weird. It feels very tight on some of the other ones I have. But I do like having this style, and I've had some that are a little bit larger in the past. I'm excited to be able to use this, but again, I'll use it for a few days and then give you a better review on it later on in my next video.